everyone. Welcome back to the BDN News. I'm Zoe Sauvé.
And I'm Sarah Vigliotti, and we're here with the best news in Bear Country.
That's right, Sarah. This month we're talking about some of our fellow classmates who have gone above and beyond, some in the classroom and others outside.
To start off, we'll be celebrating the achievements of those students who obtained amazing Regents and AP scores.
Heck yes, Sarah! 12 students got perfect scores on the Regents exams in this past June.
Starting with our foreign language connoisseurs, Sarah Martin and Tyler Erickson in Spanish, as well as Anthony Roberts in French.
And our math wizards include Brianna Crystal and Allison Soulier in Algebra 1, Sarah Vigliotti, and Brooke Cullen for Geometry, and Anthony Roberts in Algebra 2.
Well, thanks for the shout out, Zoe.
You're welcome.
I heard you got a 100 on the English Regents, along with Anna Costa Aguilera and Emily Rutherford. Now moving on to our AP Superstars.
So, for those of you who aren't familiar with AP, students who take AP courses are essentially taking college-level classes at our very own Chenango High School. We offer a variety of courses that students can choose to take.
The AP courses require students to take a huge test in May that determines if they receive college credit or not. The tests are scored differently than our Regents exams. Instead of a 100-point system, they work with a different scale of 1 to 5, with a 3 being qualified, a 4 being well qualified, and a 5 being extremely well qualified.
And I know that from experience, but it's really hard to get a 5 on the AP exam. So it's nice to acknowledge those who have managed to do so.
This past May, we had 6 students achieve this great feat.
In computer science, both Noah Hardy and Anthony Roberts scored a 5.
While in physics, both Justin Fuchs and our very own Zoe Sauvé received a 5.
And to wrap it up, Kaylee Paul and Hannah Butler, love you Hannah, got a 5 on the AP US History.
Congratulations to everyone for their outstanding academic achievements. And speaking of achievements, we want to give a big bear shout out to our Special Olympic athletes that competed on a beautiful fall day. Congratulations to Jacob Olmsted, Caleb Leonard, Ryan Atkins, Sean Cotter, Corinne Thomas, Chase, Jenna, and Daniel. Our team was unstoppable, and we are so proud of our Bears.
Way to go, team! Thanks also to the volunteers that supported and helped train our team. Griffin Furco, Alyssa France, Julia Pinn, Tommy McIntosh, Leah DeMauro, Rachel Shetler, and EJ Vega.
And now, Jacob Rose with this month's trivia question.
Welcome back to the BDN News Trivia segment. My name is Jacob Rose. Let's get to know me. You might recognize me from the interview I had at the club fair last month. I like traveling, and I'll probably bore you with facts that have no meaning. For a quick refresher, last month's question was, what was the first ever YouTube video? Let's get into the answer. Chosen randomly by a pool of correct answers, Miss Thurston won with the answer Me at the Zoo by the site's co-founder, Jawad Kareem. Way to go, Miss T! This month's question will get you ready to spend, or perhaps save, your money on pumpkins. How much money will Americans spend on pumpkins in 2018? Is it $575 million? 660 million, or a whopping 820 million. Make sure you check your email for the question. Don't forget to tune in next month for the answer in next month's question. Signing off. To you, BDN.
Thanks, Jake.
So, Zoe, do you know the answer?
Sarah, I'm going to keep it real with you. No.
Well, getting back on track, we have another amazing academic achievement. Wow, I love alliteration.
Oh, yes. This year we have two students that scored in the top 50,000 students who took the PSAT. We talked to Miss Hamilton to find out what that means. Hello, we're here with Mrs. Hamilton today, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about the National Merit Scholarship Corporation and the 2 students who got into it.
Yes, great to be here, and great to be with a strawberry and a bat. But we have had a wonderful honor of having Hannah Butler and Annie Vigliotti named National Merit Scholarship Corporation commended students, and we've been on quite a roll here at Chenango. Trevor Crystal last year was named a commended student, And the year before that, Jonah Capella was named a National Merit finalist. So we're on a roll here at Chittenango with our PSAT results.
Yeah. And do you want to just break down the National Merit Scholarship Program for us?
Definitely. So last October, 1.7 million students across the nation sat for the PSAT.
It's a large number.
It's a very large
That's a
number.
lot of students. Luckily, in our gymnasium, we didn't have quite that many. Of the 1.7 million students that took it, only 50,000 students can score high enough to be named a commended student. So that is quite an honor. That's why for Annie and Hannah, we were really excited when we got Mr. First received the information. So the way it works is the National Merit Scholarship Corporation partners with the College Board, and students sit for the PSAT. The scores are added up, the reading, the writing and language, and the math. They add those three scores together and they double it. And that's called the selection index. And both Annie and Hannah scored high enough with their selection index to be named a commended student.
So can you just talk to us a little bit about why the PSAT is important and what it can help do for your future?
Absolutely. We just administered the practice SAT a couple weeks ago, as you well know. So you were there, and I think like anything, just like athletics, music, anything you're doing, the more you practice, the better you can become at it. And I think doing a practice before you sit for the real SAT to have a chance to see what it's like is really going to be helpful when you take the actual SAT, and that's what's being used to determine where students are getting accepted into colleges. And we're very proud of Hannah and Annie for that accomplishment. It was exciting last year with Trevor, and definitely there go the ears with Jonah getting to the finalist stage. And the finalist stage, it takes it from the 50,000 down to the top 8,000 students in the country.
That's impressive.
That's
Very
All
awesome.
right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for joining
Thanks
us.
for having me.
Yeah.
Go Bears.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of my best friend, Hannah Butler. Not so proud of my sister, Annie. Just kidding. I love you.
On a spookier note, Haley, Bailey, and Kaylee are going to teach our audience how to carve a pumpkin with Mrs. Komanecki.
Hi, and welcome to this episode of How To with Haley, Bailey, and Kaylee. This week we're here with Miss Komanecki, and she's going to teach us how to paint pumpkins to get into the Halloween spirit.
We're making a cat, a gold pumpkin with bats, and bedazzling.
So stay tuned for that quality content.
First, you want to get a base coat on everything with a big brush, and you can also use spray paint if you are at home. And that will cover it quickly and dry fast.
I feel like everyone should take an art class at least once in their life.
Yeah. I did, even though I didn't have to.
Even in high school, I feel like taking an art class because,
I liked it.
like, I miss photography a lot.
I'm not like I'm better if like someone like tells me like what to do than like coming up with stuff myself. Yeah.
That's the hard part, I think.
That's
Yeah.
it's also like the best part,
Yeah.
kind of.
I don't like coming up with
I
my
always
own
need a
stuff.
little prompt. And
Yeah.
then sometimes I combine different ideas.
Cause I liked
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of How To with Haley, Bailey, and Kaylee. Our pumpkins will be on display around the school, and you need to go on a scavenger hunt to find them. If you find one, take a selfie and send it to the BDN News email address, and then if you win and we pick you, you'll be featured next month in our little segment. Sign up for more quality content, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
That was fun. Have you gotten your pumpkins yet, Zoe?
Nope. But soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Riley Ellis with the alumni shout out.
Hi everyone, I am sophomore Riley Ellis.
And I'm sophomore Brooke DeFlorio, and we'll be giving a big Chittenango Bear shout out to one special alumni each month.
Brooke and I have been talking about how we should start an alumni map, tracking our Bear alumni as we interview or hear from them. So next month, plan on tuning in to see where our alumni are now.
Very cool, Riley. So, all you alumni watching, send Mrs. K an email and a photo, if you have one, so we can get you on our board. Now, on to introducing this month's alumni, Nancy Halleck.
Nancy graduated in 1990. She was in bowling and volunteered at the Special Olympics, where she especially loved watching Becca run.
Her greatest achievement was when she got the highest grade average in home ec. But one semester she wasn't so lucky and she got an F.
Her home ec teacher, Miss Schultz, was her favorite teacher, and her favorite class was Family Dynamics.
Nancy's biggest goal was and is to be a great parent. And based on our friend and one of Chittenango's sophomores, Jessica Halleck, she's definitely achieving that goal.
Nancy wishes she was more outgoing and encourage you to not let your fear or insecurities stand in your way.
On an ending note, Nancy Halleck wants you to learn to have a good balance in life and be strong and kind.
Thank you for tuning in this time, and we'll see you with our next Bear Den alumni. Adios.
Up next, we have Dylan's meme analysis with Billy the Man and Ed Heller.
Howdy. Welcome to Meme Analysis. It's spooky season.
Alright, first up is moth meme. The moth meme originates from a moth flying at a lamp, as moths do. What do you guys think?
I think it's bad.
I was awful. It was going to be gang, but
Alright, you get the gist. Spooky season. We'll see you next month. For Meme Analysis team, I'm Bill Demand. I'm Dylan Price.
I'm Phil Swift.
Thanks, Dylan. And now, Sydney Powen with sports, which I know nothing about.
This month, our fall sports teams begin to wrap up some successful seasons. Our girls' tennis team was led by seniors Shelby Merring, Brenna Stanton, Chloe Foran, Katie Simmons, and Larissa Lavori, finishing up their season with an 8-6 overall record. The boys' golf team finishes out their season with a record of 9-6-1, with strong showings from 8th graders Tyrus Kelly and Bradley Randall. Seniors Tyler Moscarito and Nick Callahan will be missed by this squad next year. The boys' soccer team finished up their season, falling 3-0 to Casanova in the first round of sectional play. The team finishes with an 8-9 record, led by juniors Sean Larson and Tommy McIntosh. The girls' soccer team, led by seniors Jessica Garcia, Kaylee Paul, and Kendria Moore, will continue their quest for a sectional title in the coming weeks, after defeating Skinny Atlas 1-0 in the first round of playoffs. The boys and girls cross-country teams traveled to Manhattan this month to compete in the Manhattan Invitational. The girls were led by Chelsea Lampier and Michaela Capling, and the boys by seniors Arcilio Sermonaro and David Grayton. Finally, we wish our football team good luck as they travel to Skinny Atlas for their first round of sectional play. I'm Sydney Pellman with your sports news. Go Bears.
Thanks, Sid. Our teams have had awesome seasons, and we are so proud of them. Next month, we have several French-speaking Syracuse Crunch players visiting our school, and students will have a chance to attend French night at a Crunch game later in the month.
We'll also have a special report from our new feature reporter, Katie Jasmine, and Abby Austin will be in reporting on the fall play. Well, that wraps up this month's edition for Bear Den News. Happy Halloween, and join us next month for more bear-filled content. I'm a strawberry.
And I'm a fruit bat. Go Bears!